I don't worry. I tell you, I'm a man who believed that I died 20 years ago. And I live like a man who is dead already. I have no fear whatsoever of anybody or anything.
Because MPP and Jimmy Dore, they do not stand for the people right now that are, they're trying to end public housing and they have not one word to say about it. That's fucking huge, bro. That shows you their priorities, man. You know what I mean? They worry about themselves. They're not worried about us.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Let's find out right now. Carmen about to tell us. Go ahead, Carmen.
Go ahead.
What's going on right now? I know about this.
Well, what I'm doing actually, I have 10 different developments underneath me. We're called Occupy NYCHA. And what we're doing is, again, we're fighting for resident management and home ownership. And so what I've done now, I've already met with the monitor, and we're meeting with HUD on getting ready to do the home ownership program.
Okay, wait. Let me just can I just put that into context for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so check it out, right? You're hearing about the residents possibly owning the apartments, and you're like, what? I thought these were public apartments, right? Yeah. Why is she even trying to like ask for these residents to be able to buy the apartments? I thought they were public. What's going on? Guess what? The apartments are already being sold. They're being sold to large developments. Right. Yeah, we're going to talk more about that, right? And we're going to talk the nature of those businesses. So, right now, the thing is that you might be like, you know, they're being sold without the residents knowing that they have the opportunity to buy it. You know what I mean? And actually, right. Some of the activists in this field, right? I don't know if you know Fight for NYCHA. I love him, right? Yeah. He actually went with me to AOC's office, right? Yeah, which was cool. But he doesn't like the fact that I'm telling people about this because, right? It's weird, right? Because I think that the residents have a right to know, right? That they might be able to buy the apartment for themselves, right? Yeah. The gentrification is going to be increasing the value of those apartments hugely, right? Yeah. And they should be able to get in on that. But he says that, right? A lot of, he says that if the people own their own apartments, they might not be able to make payments, right? He says because they're poor, and he says that, and I'm saying that, you know, public funds go to pay for rent assistance. They could go pay for mortgage assistance. Go ahead, Carmen.
Well, as I don't know if you know anything about the 964 regs, which is our Bible. In the 964 regulations, it stipulates that we have the right for ownership. That's number one. And a lot of our residents are not privy to that information. And that's why the 964 regulations is something we have to get out to 600,000 people so that they know that they do have the right to own. Now, some people may not be able to own it, but some people can do resident management. And that's where it comes in. And resident management is done in different folds, right? You could take on maintenance. Whatever your forte is in your development, because every development is very different. The whole key to this is that you have to be a 501c3. Most of our developments are not 501c3, and that's why they're coming in with RAD, PAC, and the blueprint, because they can, because guys are not 501c3. So what we're doing is we're educating the presidents within those developments to become 501c3s.
Yeah, I hope people
Once you become 501c3, they have to come to the board. They can't just come in and do what the hell they want.
A 501c3, for people who don't know, a 501c3 is actually a not-for-profit. A 501c4 is a not-for-profit that can actually get engaged in political activity and funding campaigns. There's a lot of terminology that you're using. I can tell your experience in the game that people who are watching this channel may not know about. You know, and that's one of the differences, actually, right, that I appreciate Alan. Once again, Alan is actually a activist. He's been in the Green Party like a long time ago. And things that people who are new to the game, a lot of these so-called, you know, progressive news channels, they love cycling in the new people, right? But they're afraid of the people who have experience, who can kind of recognize the bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah, so where are we at? Yeah, don't forget about us older people with experience, right? If your movement's filled with nothing but newbie people and young people, there's energy and there's appreciation for that, but that doesn't mean you get to get rid of us old people who know what we're doing and can help. Yeah?
Yeah. And that's actually really where it comes in, because we know what we're talking about. They're trying to silence us. And the whole key to that is that's why we need to be educating people on the 501c3s. And we also need to really be educating them on the 964 regulations, which is unregulated.
Check out, so Alan, where are you from? You from what part of Cali? You from near Hollywood? You from LA?
I'm from right now. I live in Orange County. That's Huntington Beach.
That's awesome. I gotta connect. I gotta connect in Chicago, and I'll tell you right now, Brooklyn Cable Access TV Brick Art Media allows anybody from anywhere in the nation to put on their cable channel. We can get art right. I'm going to make regular content. I got people in California, maybe even Chicago. Yeah, I got someone named Allie Alexandra. Shout out to Allie. Right. Hopefully, we'll be broadcasting into huge markets. Right, with this right to mount up for this NYCHA battle. I'm fucking your ally, and what Jimmy Dore isn't doing, I will fucking do. You know what I mean? If they're not bringing attention to your shit, I'm your fucking guy. I will go all the way with this. Yeah. And I know that they've already bought it, but we can challenge their purchase. That's what I'm down for. But, you know, I can tell either way, right? I know you guys need some help on so many fronts. I am here, Carmen. I am here, and I'm ready to fucking help.
Well, that's great, because we need all the fighters that we can get, because this is the real deal. And as we speak, they are, you know, grabbing these apartments up and doing what they want. And so, you know, while we're talking, they're doing. We need to be doing, not talking.
It's like
we need to really get out here and really start going into most of these developments and doing what we have to do, period.
And the problems are so complex, right? I could tell you a couple of stories, but the thing is that, right, it doesn't sell easy in a story like you can see on Jimmy Dore, where, like, you know, 5 minutes, right, and then I can just tell you, like, the whole entire problem in one sweep. There's so many angles at which they've compromised the system. There's so many ways, right? Yeah. For example, right, instead of telling people they could buy the apartments, they got them trying to, like, play the Section 9, Section 8 game, right? So they're distracting in the wrong conversation. Oh, you know, like, you know, I got to move to Section 8, so they're worried about that when they should be thinking about, can they actually own the apartment? It's a distraction and a lie from the real issue at hand. Yeah.
Exactly. And they need to worry about signing anything that says Section 8. That Section 8 voucher, all it does is diminishes your power.
Yeah.
Because what happens is in Section 9, you have more power than you have in Section 8.
Yeah, it puts a...
Okay. The Section 8 takes everything away from you, and you cannot take that Section 8. I remember back when you could take the Section 8 and move in any state, and your Section 8 worked. Now the Section 8 that they're giving you only works for that one unit where you live.
Yeah.
You cannot take that. You cannot take that Section 8 with you at all.
Let me tell you something crazy right now about Section 8, yeah? And let me tell Alan, I want to hear from you about how things are going in California, if you know anything about this. If not, right, try to find or get involved. Let's check this out. I'm going to tell you that right now, Section 8, also known as affordable housing, is a new apartheid. Let me tell you exactly how this works, okay? Now, you guys will see on my channel, DGL7, right? Actually, I did some work up in Newburgh, which is 2 hours north of New York City, and they have affordable housing there, too. Now, the thing is that this is a black community, Mexican community, right? I know there's other Latinos out there, but it's mostly black and Mexican out there. Very poor, drug epidemic, right, going crazy. And when people get out of prison, they need to fill these affordable housing, so they send them to that community. But guess what? They also have affordable housing down in Soho, down in Battery Park City, where the rich people live, and they get their tax breaks. But do they ever send prisoners over there? Do you take these? Look, I'm not anti-prisoner, right? People out there deserve a second chance, but you're sending them to these desecrated communities with no jobs, a crack epidemic. What do you think's going to happen, right? You send them to the rich communities, maybe they have a chance, but guess what? They don't want you there. And what's going to happen to the people in public housing when they get kicked out? Are they going to have to be moved 2 hours north of the city to make lives a little bit more convenient for the rich people? So they got to travel 2 hours, right? Yeah, move into that kind of like that planned community. You know what I mean? That planned community where the minorities and the prisoners and the people that you don't care about get pushed together. You gotta be fucking dreaming, man. We know your tricks. We've seen it before, and we ain't falling for it again.
Well, you gotta remember, you know, we're at a point where all elected officials are on the take. Mostly everybody's got their hands in the jar, and so we can't even depend on our local elected officials because they've sold us out. They're with the rad, they're with the pack, and they're making money. And so as long as we keep, you know, letting them do that and not calling them out, well, guess what? We're going to keep doing what we're doing, and that's just talking and going in circles, right? But what we have to do is we have to get out here and we have to let people know that we ain't taking this fucking shit no more. Enough is fucking enough, excuse my French. But, you know, enough is enough. You know, you're talking about, let me tell you something. I have 19 grandkids and 13 great-grands. I ain't trying to hear nobody's shit no more.
Yo, RAD was passed by Obama. So this is a national program.
Right.
So it might be actually going on in California as well. Alan, tune into like some people, you know what I mean? Honestly, the public housing projects here in New York City, 600,000 strong, not even counting affordable housing. We could be an army out here, and we can flip the election just like that. You know what I mean? We can make it happen. We just have to get organized.
Yeah, I have a friend who works for the government. I don't know if he does HUD, but I want to talk. I haven't talked to him in a while, so.
Fuck the government. Talk to the fucking people on the ground. You see Carmen right here? She's a tenant association president. Talk to tenants too. Some of the tenant association presidents is whack.
I understand.
Some of them is real.
He did work for HUD, but this, like I said, I haven't spoken to him in a long time. I don't know if he wants to get involved, but he'll give me some insight about it. So I need to talk to him.
Okay, Carmen, I'm going to introduce some other YouTubers that I know. I'm actually packaged in with some people with larger followings, such as like Frank Analysis. I hope they cover your issue. They're very like myopic. They like to just cover their own like little clan stuff. I have some ins. I'm introduce some people. Yeah, get that message out there.
Good.
Yeah, and we're going national with this. We're gonna go outside of
Well,
city.
definitely, and like I said, I'm running for city council. I'm in the election for. I did the primary, and now I'm doing the November independent party, and we're taking it national. This is my platform.
That's good. So Alan, I think that the stronger we are, the less Jimmy Dore will these fakes. In the end, right? Their inability to accomplish anything. In the end, the way we win is by getting things done. So let's work harder. Let's get together and let's outshine them, and then they'll be proven for the frauds that they are.
Yeah, I mean, I hope people. I mean, hopefully the people who listen to them are skeptical in the first place. That's why they went there.
They're either with us or against us. When the projects raise their voices and say, "Where were you?" and they can't say anything, right? Yeah, they can say something now. They have the opportunity. They can help out, or the history will be written today, whether they helped out today or not. And tomorrow another day will be written. Will they help or not? We're waiting. It's already happening. It's already too fucking late. But we're fucking. It's a chance we could repair this. It's not too late. But we got to fix it now.
Exactly. We have to find out who's with us and who's not. Whoever's not with us, we need to make sure
get the fuck out. I'm sorry. Get the fuck out. Yeah, we have. This is urgent.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. The thing is that, right, and New York City is particularly relevant because of the value of the homes. An apartment in New York City, a two-bedroom apartment, could easily be $1 million, a milli right there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Out there, I don't know in California, I know Orange County, kind of high county, but out here, a two-bedroom apartment, little ass two-bedroom apartment, milli, easy. So the thing is that right now, when it's Section 9, aka public housing, right? Yeah, you might be able to collect a little rent on it, so it might be worth a lot less. By flipping it to Section 8, that immediately raises the value of that apartment substantially, and all that money, none of that money goes to the tenant. It all goes to them rich-ass developers. You know what I mean? Right? If things go according to their fucked up plan, right? Yeah? We're just asking for we've been in these communities, right? She's a grandmother. She's been in that community for generations now. You know what I mean? She's trying to, right? Her next generation is coming up, and they're trying to leave them with nothing. They're trying to move people like Carmen out of the projects, right? To God knows where, right? You're no longer our problem. Yeah? Go so it's time to stop kicking away our problems and start taking care of them. And not that it's a problem, yeah, but the people are supposed to. It's to start kicking away people and taking care of people, not problems. The people, not problems.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna use this opportunity to make money, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it's all about. Yeah, Carmen was right. Yeah, it's all about the money. That's all they care about. Yeah, and unfortunately I get it too. The politicians, right? Like right now, I'm kind of like whistleblowing. You know what I mean? And honestly, that means that my job is kind of like gonna be fucked. But I do what I gotta do, bro. You know what I mean? You either believe in this for the real, or you in this for it's everybody else gotta follow rules except me. Yeah, that's how the politicians all get sucked in.
Yeah. I mean, look what happened with Eric Adams. I sat with Eric Adams, and introduced the whole Occupy 19 team, and we talked about the resident management, and he was already down with it. This was before when he first started. Now he has changed. Now he's with Rad Pack and the Blueprint.
Now he doesn't pick up your phone calls no more, does he? He used to pick up your calls.
He'll pick up my phone. He picks up my phone calls because he know fucking better.
He don't pick up my calls, but that's all right. Yeah, that's good. All right, we making these connections. You know what? Eric Adams is actually the presumed mayor of New York City. He won the Democratic primary. I think he's got a real good shot at winning. Yeah, but if
We'll see.
we're gonna get the whole
I'm
hood
gonna
up.
give him a run for his money with that. No, man, I'm gonna mess with anybody that wants to mess with this. I've talked to Curtis Lewa already.
Word up.
And asked him what he thought about PAC and what he thought about this, whatchamacallit. If he's willing to do my platform and put me on the national stage, well, guess what? I will be walking with him.
That's how we roll, baby. That's exactly how we roll.
My platform
You got it.
My platform.
I love it. Yeah. Yo, Ellen, baby, this is the future, man.
I'm dead serious.
Me too.
You know, and right now, Curtis, I'm speaking with him. We're meeting next week. I've already given him the thing on Occupy NYCHA and the resident management. He already went on New York One and talked about it. So now I know that he's with me on that. So if you with me, you either with me or you against me. It's not about party lines. This has nothing to do with party. This has to do with human beings and people's lives.
We call that shit post-partisan. You know what I mean? We post-partisan politics, yeah?
You know that shit is right.
Yeah. So check it out. You guys both are fucking awesome. I want you, like, how can people follow you? You got, like, website? You got a social media? We're going to get that from Alan, too, but I want to hear from you, Carmen. Go ahead.
Definitely. My email is Rosa Quinones 1938@gmail.com. I'm on Twitter. I'm on all faces. Carmen Quinones. Just look up Carmen Quinones, New York City, public housing.
I'll be getting that.
And my website is carmenquinones.com.
Hell yeah. Go ahead, Alan. What's the deal, bro?
Well, it's at Trotsky or Bust. I haven't done anything in about 2 months. 2 months. I don't know. Maybe I'm just kind of jaded lately. But you're right. We should focus on the local stuff we can do, because the big picture, we're not going to be able to overthrow those guys. Not in the beginning. We have to do stuff for people, and that's something that no one else does. The Democrats don't. The Republicans don't. The fake farmers, as they call them, don't. So that's what we need to work on, stuff to help real people.
Yeah,
exactly.
I already been in a lot of the projects, which is getting bought out. Linden, Sotomayor,
Stop
stuff like
calling
that.
it projects. It's housing development.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. All right. Yo, well, that's what we call it. You know what I mean? So, look, I'm all up in those spots, right? And I see the places getting bought out. So, I am developing those personal connections. So, I will help you grow the army to achieve what we need to achieve. I actually just told another organizer. She was like in tenants or something. I forgot the name, Leslie Jones or something. She gave me a drop for my mixtape, but I'm willing to come out on weekends and go door to door. I know that handing out the notices is not enough. Someone's got to tell these people what they're missing out on. Yeah.
Where are you located at?
I'm in Ridgewood.
Oh, okay.
But I will go to the Bronx. I will go everywhere. I will go everywhere and anywhere. I am on a crusade.
Well, I'll be. Let's keep in touch so that you can actually, like I said. My platform this is going to be my platform. This is my platform for this election and every election. And I'll let you guys know so you can come on in. We need everything. We need people to come on in and help us out with this campaign. We need everything.
Yeah, there's a separate email going out soon. Yeah, this is a separate project for me. Yeah, you stepped in like while we were in the middle of something else, but there is a separate project going on for this whole public housing thing that I'm mounting up right now. And I will organize everybody that I've met together in New York City and also nationally to come together on this. Yeah, that's coming real soon. So thank you, Carmen. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about regarding well, we're really here for Alan, right? Alan's a longtime friend, and we've actually done a bunch of shows together. I like to dedicate myself to like the smaller YouTubers, the ones that people aren't listening to, right? Yeah, maybe you could say in some ways the realest ones. Yeah. So Alan's, we go back a little bit. Now we don't agree on everything, but I'm happy to hear his voice, and I would definitely love to do a one-on-one interview later with you, Carmen. But Alan, share more of what's going on in your life, man. What's your concerns? What's going on, bro?
Not much right now. Like I said, I've been kind of out of it. I mean, I got your email last night, so I decided to come on. It's kind of a little early for me. Like I said, it's only like right now. What is it? Not even
9:30, 10. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost 11 here. Yeah. So
West Coast.
Yeah, so I don't know. I was talking about other stuff, but I think maybe this will get me back, because I'll start working on stuff that we actually can do instead of trying to do the big stuff that we can't do. And it's sad to say, but Good.
I'm gonna awaken this giant, bro. I'll do it every day. I'll go to project doors every day and tell people what they are missing out on. This is,
All right.
yeah, they know. Like I've been telling a lot of them. I need to go to more. I want to do that shit tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow, Carmen? I'm ready. Yeah. Let me. Do you have any like flyers or anything? I'll print them out. I'll tell people too. I'll start hanging them up. I'm in the projects every day.
Sure, of course.
Cool.
But you know, I'm in Manhattan.
Yeah, I'm all city. I do it all. I'll go to Staten. I don't care. I've been to Start City projects. I'll do it. Stapleton. I've been to Stapleton. You know what I mean? All of that.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I start sending you some stuff because we have a lot of stuff coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna share with all the other people that I'm contacting too. I'm gonna try to mount it up, but I like the things you're saying. Yeah, Fight for Nitro unfortunately doesn't like the buyer apartments.
I'll send you exactly what's happening with Occupy Nitro and what the movement is, because I've already sent it to Chuck Schumer, Nidia Velasquez, and the governor, and we're gonna continue to hit them over the head.
See, because Nidia Velasquez is part of that whole Rad Pact and the thing. Right. See, a lot of these other people have no idea. Thank you for knowing what you're talking about. Yeah, people making all kinds of blah blah blah, this blah blah blah, add this, add that, right? What do you fucking know, right? Carmen knows. I could tell right now. She's saying the right. She knows. That's a good sign.
So that's what we're doing. We're making them available and we're putting their feet to the fire. What are you gonna do? Don't talk about it. Be about it.
That's right. Yeah. So if you'll find out this is all about. All right. So anything else you guys want to talk about today? I will actually get you guys probably later for like more dedicated stuff. Yeah. But I think it's just kind of. I think Alan was talking about.
Keep me abreast.
Yeah.
Keep me abreast.
I will. This is really important. This is actually the next thing. This is the next big local action I'm working on. And by the way, Jimmy Noel always has celebs and his bougie people come out, and I appreciate what they can do for the game, right? Yeah, it's time for them to come out and help the real ones for real. Yeah, so that's what's up. That's what's up.
Alan, if I can ever be helpful, Alan, please let me know. Whatever I can do to help you out there, let me know.
He's got a platform. He's got his own YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I got a bunch of YouTubers ready to go. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. If like individually we're nothing, but together.
Hell yeah, we coming together, baby. That's
well,
what this.
Together we're powerful,
That's what this coalition is about. Okay.
Right,
so I will look for some. If you find any like housing, like I don't know if they call it in California, but if you can find any like information about organizers out there who's working in housing, this is a big fucking thing. Having Cali, right? Los Angeles, I think, is the second largest city in the United States. New York is number 1. It's 4 million in Los Angeles, and 2 million for Chicago. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We can sew up all 3 largest cities and make this a national conversation. And Carmen's definitely a leader in this. I could tell. There's a lot of power in this.
Guys, make sure you get a hold of all the presidents that are in your area. In public housing, that's the biggest thing. You want to make sure your block associations, everybody that's the head of any block association, any resident association, those are the people you really want to connect to.
Hey, quick question for you. Quick question for you. Sure. Some of the 10 association presidents are selling out, though.
You know that.
So
what you want to see what that is. This is what you do. This is why you want to know who they are. Because then once you know who they are, you want to get to know the residents so that you can run residents against them and get them out of that association.
Yeah, when I go to a project
and do your own president,
and I say who's a tenant association president and nobody knows, I know something's up, right? Yeah, if there is one but nobody knows who it is, that person's not doing their job. Number 1, number 2, they probably hiding something for some whack ass reason, right? Yeah. The good ones, everybody knows who they are because they're always doing stuff and they're involved. And they're listening.
But there is the, I don't know how it works over there, but over here we have ICOP chairs, and they know every president. There's a list of every president in every development. You can call New York City Housing Authority in your area, and they have to give you the list of every president within your district.
Beautiful. I'm definitely all over that. Yeah. Now, just so you know, too, I've been a long-time activist, and one of the things is that, right, I appreciate you giving that information so vital. One of the sad things I've seen is that the corporate campaign consultants, they're usually the ones who are listening and paying attention and taking notes, right, and not the people who I really wish to get this information, and unfortunately that, you know, the direction that information gets perverted and turned around, and I've been trying to be a resource. One time I remember at Hunter College this happened, right, yeah? By the way, I uncovered deep corruption over there, and you know that the colleges are the ones that are buying out the projects, a lot of them, right, with all that money that they got off of our children. It's disgusting. The whole thing is fucking crazy, but, the school system, was it Cornell Pace bought like Kips Bay, yeah?
Right. Yeah. Especially Kids Bay, boy. They did a number on Kids Bay and Ocean Bay. Right now the eviction rate is up in Ocean Bay. They're getting rid of so many people. Kids Bay, the same shit. Everybody's being evicted. They sold them a fucking dream. They went for it. They went for the facial shit instead of the infrastructure. You know, they sell you that damn dream. We're gonna fix everything up, and it's all facial shit. But the infrastructure is not being done. The pipes are not being done. None of that is being done.
So one of the
facial shit.
So one of the things I tried to do was, right, one of the most powerful tools that we have is something called a referendum. So I tried to have a referendum to, you know, protect, you know, certain services. After I left 2 years later, they had a referendum to get rid of disability services for students, right? Yeah. The way they twisted that horrible thing. So right now, all over in the public housing, all over, they're having these meetings to manufacture consent. Okay, people don't know what these meetings are. They do a shit job of talking about what's going on in the meetings. We gotta, right? People are tired and sick of the bullshit, but that's what's getting in our way. We need to let them know, right, in a fucking live action-packed presentation about what the fuck is really going on to them, right? These boring-ass meetings that, you know, right? That's very dangerous because, right, we try to tell them and nothing happened.
You gotta get on the website, get on your NYCHA website, get on your government, and because all this is public information. Get the 964 regs, with 964 regs is the Bible, okay, a public housing, period. And once you get to know them 964 regulations, they can't fuck with you. And people do not know anything about the 964 regs. And that's made by design. Get on your website, go on the government website, go on NYCHA, look for all of it. Go to the monitors meetings, get all of those minutes, get all of that information. Yes, it takes time. Yes, it's work. Yes, but you got to know what the fuck you're talking about.
So the problem is that a lot of the people who follow Jimmy Dore, they're casual consumers. They don't really want to take this deep dive. You know what I mean? But that means I'm very.
But that's why you're there. That's why you're there. Yeah. That's why you're there.
I got you. You're right. Homework. I got you. I will do this.
You gotta do the homework. You gotta get on. You gotta get on that site. You have to get on the government site, NYCHA website. Believe me, if you do that, you will remember my name for the rest of your life. Get those 964 regs. Make sure you get the HUD rulings. Make sure you know what the monitor is saying. The monitor is the monitor over all of housing now.
HUD is federal, just so you know. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Well, we're federal here. But, you know, these are all of the things. And mind you, I am in very close contact with the monitor now. And he is truly helping me with HUD to recognize resident management and home ownership.
Sweet. We got a lot to talk about. Yeah. Thank you for coming. You know, that I can't wait to get in our own situated, you know, dedicated, you know, public housing event. Yeah. We just kind of like turn into that direction, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be debating Alan why he doesn't believe in the Assange movement. And I get that, right? I get too much tension one way, but I'd rather talk about this, to tell you the truth. Yeah, see what we could work on together versus then discussing our differences, what we can accomplish together. There's real lives at stake here.
It's time to get busy, and it's time to know what the hell you're talking about so that you can defend yourselves, and not only yourselves, but the millions of people, especially our seniors that are left out here by themselves and have no one to fend for them. Well, we need to know all these rules so that we can be better off prepared to defend them. I mean, right now, you know, our people being asked out, man,
Hey,
and
quick,
people are selling us out left and right. We can't afford this.
you know, another angle that might be able to help is, I know, like you know, the Tulsi hat. I don't like, you know, I'm a fan of hers, but like, you know, lately she's been quiet, whatever, right? I'm not a hero worshiper. But the thing is that, right, people give too much credit to these political campaigns and stuff. But actually,
right.
my partner on the West Coast in LA, her name is Lisa, right? She's actually a black lady, and she's actually in a group called Color of Change. Whereas Green Party and Libertarians, right, have about 100,000 members. Color of Change has 8 million members. 8 million, dude. So people, right, they talking about like Green Party, right? And I respect what they've done, blah, blah, blah. They playing in the game, but come on, Color of Change, right? Yeah. 8 million versus 100,000, it's a completely different category. You'll need to start looking at community groups in a different way, understand the numbers in a different way, and approaching them, and recognizing what's actually in front of you instead of what you're being told.
And not only that, investigate where they're getting their money from, like that you know who you're fucking with.
Yeah, but Color of Change could be a great ally because this is a minority issue as well. Because, you know, honestly, yeah. And have I told you about how affordable housing is the new apartheid? I did say that earlier, right? Yeah? Yeah. So exactly, right? This is definitely like, because even if you're not in prison, right, they still finding a way to shuttle you into a community, right? And then they give you nothing, and they say, oh, guess what? We got a little surprise for you. Here's some prisoners that you got to take care of now because we can't take care of them. What? That's their gift to you. Yeah.
That's real.
It's a gift
That's
to you.
real.
They crazy.
That's real talk.
They crazy.
That's real talk.
Yeah. Yo, I love it, Carmen. I'm so excited. I'm coming. We gotta hang out. Yo, this summer we're gonna have barbecue with some of the YouTubers or something. You're definitely invited. There's more events coming up. Ooh.
Right.
You got the email, Alan. You saw this is one of my main headers, bro. So I'm sorry to just veer off into Carmen's direction, but this is something I've been fucking pursuing, bro. So this is fucking.
No, that's good. I'm at the HUD site now.
Carmen has just added a whole nother layer of credibility and fucking firepower to the holy shit. I had something, yo, damn. I bowed. Great job, Carmen. I hear what you're saying. I could tell you doing that. That's great.
I'm telling you, man. Let's get this shit done. I'm so tired. Listen, I don't talk. I just do what I gotta fucking do, man.
Let's fucking get
Carmen.
You know?
Carmen.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the HUD site. It says you can buy a home for $1. What's that about?
That's other things, right? Yes, that's not gonna happen in New York City, all right? Every place has its own thing. In Cali, good luck with that, right? Maybe people have already bought their homes, right? By the way, Carmen, right, in Long Island, New Jersey. Do you have any of those people?
Long Island and New Jersey, they have.
For $1?
No, but they like the public housing. I need to bring them on my channel and testify and show people that it can be done. If you know those people, I'm looking for them. Yeah. If you're like someone's not getting shine on this issue, I'm gonna make this a fucking major issue for me. Yeah. So I will not stop.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me.
Thank you.
Let's do this. And you know, right now my thing is just making it national. And if I got to do it with Sliwa, that's what I'm doing. I don't care.
I like Sliwa. Sliwa, time for you to talk to your boy, man. I was the #1 protester against Yang. I was high in his organization and wouldn't help the people like this. That's why I had to leave him behind. Sliwa, I'm respected in the Yang gang, bro. I can bring him over to you. Don't listen to those corporate campaign consultants, man. I'm a real one.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
All right. So I think this is a good place. Anything else you want to talk? What about the HUD thing, man? You was talking about the HUD. Anything else about the HUD?
Well,
the dollar thing. That's it, right? Yeah. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. So let's wrap this up. Yeah, I think this is good. Everybody got your contact information. Once again, Alan Bell, Trotsky Bus, Carmen Quinones. Look her up. I'll put the link in the description and in the comments. This is your boy DGL7. Public housing is definitely coming your way. To prepare yourself for some more. Yo, you know I did a police reform event with the Blessings of Serpico, right? Yeah, yo, we're gonna bring in some heavy. Yo, you a heavy hitter, Carmen. You are the Serpico of this, though. We're gonna bring in some heavy hitters. We're gonna damage the whole system. We're gonna make sure that this shit comes right for us. There we go. One love. Thanks again. See y'all on the next one. All right. God bless. All right.
It's a dark day in our nation when high-level authorities will seek to use every method to silence dissent. The truth must be told.
And if you want the truth, you need to check out independent media producers just like myself, DJL7. You should subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications when I release a new video.
Truth of these
we
words
are on all
is beyond doubt.
That includes Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube. Unfortunately, we have definitely seen that these mainstream outlets will cave to corporate interests, so we encourage you to join our independently moderated communities of Reddit and Discord. We also encourage you to subscribe to us on BitChute Daily Motion so you can see the content that YouTube doesn't want us to let you see. Hey, now it's time for the most important part of the video. That's right. It's time for us to tell you about the Taking Action Group. Do you need an activist? Or maybe there's no activists around willing to help you with your cause and you need to learn to become an activist. That's exactly why we're here. Every week we get up with people from across the nation, in fact even sometimes internationally, and we develop strategies and a game plan to address the issues that are affecting all of us. Every week myself from New York City and of course my co-host Lisa from Los Angeles provide a coast-to-coast perspective on what's going on in the country. If you want to donate to help out with expenses, travel, equipment, stuff like that, then I definitely appreciate it, and you can hit us off at Venmo or PayPal. Thanks a lot. Hey, by the way, we also have a merch store, so check it out. Oh my goodness, it seems like you've reached the end of the video, so make sure you check out some of our other videos, make sure you subscribe. This is your last chance to do so thanks a lot, and looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment below if you have any questions or issues you'd like me to address. And if you're an activist, the time to make things happen is now.